is the website. If you've got kids in the shack, just head over there and we'll get you on. And oh, here comes Floyd. We finally got Floyd in here. Good deal. Floyd is up there in St. Louis. And thank you, Floyd. Glad to get you into the net tonight. I'm going to delete that other one I put up. So good deal. Hey, this is Pete, KE5GGY. And you know what? It's pretty close to 7:30. In fact, it is 7:30, so I better get on schedule here tonight. CQ, and calling Santa Claus. Yes, it is the 3916 Santa Net. Every night at this time, connecting good boys and girls with Santa Claus at the North Pole. This is Pete, KE5GGY, Denton, Texas. I'll be your net control station for tonight's edition of the Santa Net. We've got an incredible Santa Net relay team strategically positioned around North America. These stations are responsible for bringing in Santa's voice to our children that check in tonight. So let me introduce this great team. In fact, we got quite a team in here. We got 10 or 12 stations. M3 FSA, Bob in Arizona. Kilo Charlie 4, Mike Garth in North Carolina. KFI BSP, Mike. Weatherford, Texas. N5BLF, Dan. Cedar Park, Texas. KC5WTQ, Charlie, El Paso, Texas. N1LPE, Robert in Nashville, Tennessee. Whiskey 8, Mike Golf Mike. Mark Redder in Michigan. N2HFO, Michael in New York. W5JMW, John in Sulphur Springs, Texas. AE0ET, Phil in Tonsanotchee, W0ZTY. And that is Mike in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. In addition, we want to recognize and thank our technical expert on the Santa Net relay team, and that is Matt, W5MIX, who does all the back-end things and keeps us on the air, and does also a recording of every Santa Net. So if you check in with children tonight, you will be able to hear a recording of that. Just check it out on the CQSanta.com website. All right, again, if you have children in the shack, the website to go to for check-in is CQSanta.com, CQSanta.com. And Floyd, as promised, we're going to go to you first because you really were the first check-in tonight. And that's Floyd in St. Louis. Floyd, come on back here and give me a little chatter so the relays can hear you once again. W0DGO, this is KE5GGY.
Appreciate it. This is W0DGO. In here with the shack with my little daughter, Alyssa Grace. She's 7, and she's all ready to talk to Santa. And my son Austin, 11 years old, is sitting back waiting to talk to Santa also.
All right, very good. Well, I think we've got a pretty good copy on you in Sulphur Springs. W5JMW. Give it a try. KE5GGY.
Yeah, okay, Pete. I'm actually hearing Floyd better than you. W0DGO from W5JMW. Floyd, how copy? I got a 5x3 on you. A 5x3. W0DGO from W5JMW.
Yeah. Hey, John, you better let me do it.
No copy, Pete. No copy.
Mark, tell John I'll take it from Dallas here.
Hey, John, JMW. This is Mark in Michigan. Pete's going to take this one, okay? Pete's going to take it. KE5GGY, next control.
Yeah, I understand. I heard Pete a little bit say that. No problem.
Go ahead, Pete.
Very good. Floyd, you still have a copy on Dallas, Texas. Sorry for the mix-up here. You still hearing me, Floyd?
Roger. Still coming in.
All right, we're going to run with this and make it happen. So, Floyd and Alyssa and Austin, stand by because we are calling a big man, calling Santa from Dallas, calling Santa for Floyd and family. Come on in, Santa. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, hello, everybody. This is Santa Claus. I just had a big chicken dinner, and I'm looking forward to Christmas. All right, let's get to work here. Let me see here. Austin. Hello, Austin. This is Santa Claus. Can you hear me, Sykes?
Roger.
Oh, listen to you, Austin. Your voice is getting low. You're turning into a young man. And let me look here. You're on the good boy list, so that's good. Very good. Why don't you tell Santa Claus what you'd like for Christmas?
I would like the Predator movie.
Oh. Let me write that down. That's a good idea. I'm going to give that to the elves and get them working on it. Anything else, Austin?
I would also like, I'm a switch.
Okay, let me write that down. These are good ideas. I'm going to write them down, and we'll get the elves working on that for you, Austin. Hey, wait a minute. I think Alyssa is there. Hello, Alyssa. This is Santa Claus. Can you hear me? Oh, hello there, Alyssa. Look at you. You're getting so big, and you're on the good girl list. What would you like from Santa Claus this year for Christmas? Oh, let me get working on that. Anything else you'd like? Oh, yeah, let me write that down. Oh, and listen, do me a favor. You and Austin, would you do something before you go to bed on Christmas Eve? Leave me some milk and cookies. Will you do that? Oh, thank you so much. My belly is getting, well, I'm just kind of big, but I get hungry. Oh, one more thing. Austin and Alyssa, on the count of 3, you could really make my day by giving us a Merry Christmas at the top of your lungs. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was super duper. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Alyssa. And I'll see you on Christmas Eve. Actually, you won't see me, but I'll see you. Gotta go. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. And a Roger contact. How was that, Floyd? Hey, how'd we do, Floyd? Did the kids copy?
Very well. They both have small on their faces, and they enjoy it very much. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you. W0DGO, another Rogers Santa contact. Floyd and the kids, Alyssa and Austin, coming in all the way from St. Louis. Let's keep going here, and we're going to go up to Illinois for our second check-in. K9KGM is Rob. Hey, Rob, come on in. You got the crew there. Give us a little bit of chatter so we can hear how you're coming in tonight.
Yeah, you bet. KE5GTY, K9KGM in Normal, Illinois. Here with Kason, who is 10, Tegan, who is 8, and Lila, who is 4.5, and little Eve, who is 2, is already in bed. Over.
Okay, the relays really got to get those signal reports out to me. I see a lot of messaging going on, but not a lot of relay information. So I really need that information quickly. Anybody hearing, let me know if you're hearing the station in Illinois. These guys on the relay team are exchanging pictures and niceties, but I don't get any signal reports. We have to have a meeting. How about Michigan? Michigan, are you hearing the station there in Illinois?
Pete, I'm hearing him. He's my neighbor.
QSL, Pete. I'm getting Illinois. Hey, do me a favor. Mike, I'm getting him on SDR. Michael, M2HFO's got a 5.5 on. You want to take him, Michael?
Roger, Mark. Let me check. W8, MGM, let me break from you. K9, KGM. Rob, do you hear me well enough? Michael, N2HF, over.
Yeah, Michael. HFO, K9, KGM. Yeah, I got you 5 and 9 plus.
Very good then. 5-9 plus. Okay, who do we have here now?
We've got Kason, who is 10 years old. He's my oldest. And then Tegan, who is 8 years old. And Lila, who is 4.5.
Roger. Well, Rob, let's get to work. Thanks for manning the station on that end. I'll see if I can get Santa in. Calling Santa. Relay Station, New York. N2HFO calling Santa. We've got some kitties wanting to talk to you. Please come in. Merry Christmas from the North Pole. This is Santa Claus here to talk to good kitties tonight. Oh, let me look behind this chair. Kason, do you hear Santa calling? Over.
Hi, Santa. Kason.
Whoa. Well, Casey, you sound pretty good. Get real close to that microphone. Tell Santa what your wishes be for this Christmas. Over.
I want a new Nerf gun.
I'll write that down. Well, I see that you've been a pretty good young man there, Kason. Well, is Tegan there to speak to Santa? Over.
Hi, Santa. I'm Tegan.
Hi, Tegan. Well, you've been pretty good, too. Now, what would be your wishes for Christmas?
there might be some other surprises, too. Now, is Lila there? Lila, Santa's calling. Can you get Lila to talk to Santa? Over.
Santa, this is K9KGM again. Lila's a little mic shy today. Just wanted me to relay that she would want some JoJo toys and some Dora the Explorer.
Well, that's all right. We knew that. Lila, don't be shy, but that's all right. You're going to be right next to your brother and sister there, Carson. Again, Lila, get all close to the microphone there and get ready, because I'm going to ask you a favor. But before I go, I'm going to ask you a favor. If you think about it, on Christmas Eve, could you leave some milk and cookies? Possibly for me. I promise you they'll be gone in the morning of Christmas Day. And maybe some carrots or something from the reindeer. But anyhow, what's really important right now, before Santa gets to work here, Carson, Keegan, Lila, get close to him now. Right in front of that microphone, would you wish us all out here a Merry Christmas with a great big ho, 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 over?
Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho! Well, yeah, I heard you that time. Even with the big ones next to you, you got right in there with a great big ho, ho, ho. Love you guys, and remember, your parents love you too, so always listen to them. Well, I've got to get to work, so I'm going to say bye-bye. Turn this back to the relay station. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Santa K9 to KGM.
Ho, 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 you're lucky. I'm hearing you good tonight. Thank you very much, Sir Rob. Bye-bye. Hey, Rob, thank you very much for getting in there. That sounds like a pretty good contact there, K9KGM. Rob, thank you ever so much for putting the station on the air and getting those wonderful youngsters on board. Over.
And to HFO, K9KGM. Hey, thank you guys for doing what you guys do and setting that up, and we appreciate it here in the Cherry household.
Thank you there, Robert. Anyhow, anybody with kitties in the shack, all you got to do is get on to CQSanta.com. The relays have been rehearsing for a few nights now, and we do everything in our power to get you on. KE5GGY, Santa Central, Pete, UB, in Jensen, Texas. New York Relay, N2HFO, your way.
All right. Thank you, Michael. Good job. And Case and Tegan. Lila, sounding good. Future ham radio operators in the making. And Rob, thanks for coming into the SantaNet tonight. We are at the bottom of the list unless Andy wants a one-way from North Carolina. So, Andy, if you could let us know if you're listening, send that email to CQ Santa and let us know that you're listening and you'd like a one-way communication. Also, if you have children in the shack that want to talk to Santa Claus, go to CQSanta.com. CQSanta.com is how you check in, and we'll get you on the air with the big man tonight. Let's make the announcement from a couple other places. N3FSA, Bob in Arizona. Lay that announcement out there. Maybe we'll get some West Coast check-ins. QSL?
QSL, this is N3FSA, Bob in Gold Canyon, Arizona, and we're on the 3916 SantaNet. It's every evening at 7:30 Central Time, and we'd like to see you make a contact on the internet with CQSanta.com, CQSanta.com, and you can have your children or relatives or young friends speak to Santa from the North Pole, and we've got a lot of relay stations in the United States here to help out with that. So contact on CQSanta.com, CQSanta.com, fill out the information. If you've got anyone in the shack tonight, we're running out of time here tonight, but we got all the way through Christmas Eve. So make that contact with CQSanta.com and fill out the information, and those young children can speak to Santa Claus. This is N3FSA. Back to net.
Okay, thank you. N3FSA KE5GGY. And let's go to N1LPE for a one-way over to North Carolina. I think you have the information there, Robert, so take it away, Santa Nashville, KE5GGY.
Okay, this is N1LPE, and we're going to do a little talking here, and if Bruce could write it down in there, hearing me, that would be great. This way I'll know, and then I'll get a hold of Santa, okay? This is N1LPE talking, okay, he's got me. All right, I'm going to get a hold of Santa, and Santa is going to talk to Pete, who's 2 years old. So let me get right to it. Calling Santa. This is N1LPE calling Santa Claus. We've got a young man, 2 years old. Pete would like to talk to you in North Carolina.
Robert. Oh, I heard everything, and I know that Andy's a technician, and you guys are generals, so you can talk, and he's going to get his upgrade real soon, I'm sure. But Peyton, this is Santa, and I'm talking to you, and Peyton, you are such a good boy. You are on the good boy list, and I'm going to come and bring you things on Christmas Eve, and what I'd like you to do for me, Peyton, is please leave me some milk and cookies and a couple of carrots for the reindeer. The reindeer love those carrots, so if you leave that for me, and when I come to your house in North Carolina, I will have a snack. And Peyton, you'll be good to your parents, and you're such a good boy, so I'm going to say, ho, 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 Peyton, and have a Merry Christmas in North Carolina. Back to you, Robert.
Okay, Santa, hey, that was a one-way from W4 and WNO in North Carolina with Pete. Hopefully that was a good Roger contact. And, yes, it looks like we got a good contact. Let me send it back to Pete. N1LPE, break with that transmission and over to KE5GGY.
All right, very good. Give a quick announcement on CQ Santa there, Robert.
Okay, hey, if you're in the sound of my voice and you've got children in the shack, we'll get Santa to talk to them for you. Just go to CQSanta.com and fill out the information. Once you've got that filled out, hit the send button. We'll get it in there. Any details, leave in the comments. N1LPE, back to you, Pete.
All right, very good. And we're here every night through Christmas Eve, so if the children are not available tonight, schedule didn't work out, just think of another night between now and Christmas Eve, and we'll get you on the air with SantaNet, 7:30 every night. CQSanta.com, again, is the website if you have children in the shack tonight. CQSanta.com. Whiskey 8, Mike Golf Mike, if you would, do a call for check-ins, and take it away, KE5GGY.
Yeah, absolutely, Pete. KE5GGY. Hey, this is Mark in Michigan, W8MGM. Hey, if you're hearing me or just tuned in on the dial here, you're listening to the 3916 SantaNet. Every year, connecting good boys and girls to Santa Claus up in the North Pole. And if you want to do so, go to CQSanta.com. So go online, go to CQSanta.com. It's a really quick and easy form. Fill it out, and we'll get you on the air. If you don't have kids, maybe think about some coworkers or neighbors, grandchildren in your life there, maybe kids at church. We'd love to connect them to the North Pole. And just like Robert did earlier, he'll do a one-way if we have to. We have a really, really special way of getting a hold of the North Pole. So if you're not able to transmit, whether it's a license issue or just equipment, don't let that stop you. Go to CQSanta.com, and we have a special way of doing a one-way with Santa Claus. We can let him know, and he'll say hello to the boys and girls. So this is Mark in Michigan, and one more time, it's CQSanta.com. CQSanta.com, and we will get you in touch with Santa Claus on the North Pole. Back to Net Control, Pete, KE5GGY.
Very good. This is KE5GGY, SantaNet Net Control in Denton, Texas. And we just got a check-in from Georgia, so let's reach out to Steve with 2 children in the shack tonight. KG4WBB, KG4WBB, do you copy SantaNet, KE5GGY?
KE5GGY, KG4WBB. Got both my little munchkins in the shack, Roger.
All right, yeah, give me the names if you would. It's Macy, and is it Ansley? Is that right, Ansley?
Roger, Ansley and Macy, and my name is Steve.
All right, very good. I'm waiting for some check-in relays, signal strength reports. Got a 5.8. Give me a little more chatter on your weather. How's the weather out there in Georgia? Hey, Steve, how's your weather there in Georgia?
Hey, Steve, give me a little chatter for the relays.
I don't think he's hearing you. Let's try. Hold on a second. I think I saw that WTQ Charlie, you didn't have a copy. Let's try Michigan. We haven't done you yet tonight. Mark, take it. It looks like you have the best signal report. KE5GGY to Michigan.
QSLP, we'll see if he's out there. Hey, Steve, this is Mark in Michigan. Steve, KG4 WBB, Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey Bravo Bravo. Hey, Steve, are you still with us?
Yes, sir, I did. I momentarily, accidentally switched off frequency, but I'm back on there, right?
QSL. Hey, let me do this. Hey, we got some other relay stations that are out there that, I want to get them out there. Let's see here. John, W5JMW. I don't think you've been on there. You got a good report. You want to see if, John, W5JMW, if you're hearing, Steve?
Well, I'll try it. We'll see. KG4WBB from W5JMW. Steve, are you hearing me? Yes, sir. Hearing HT5. Go ahead. Oh, boy. You right down in my noise, though.
Okay, not a problem, JMW. I'm going to take you here from Michigan.
That's copying better.
You got a good copy on me, Steve. QSL?
Yeah, I can hear everybody really well. Go ahead.
QSL. This is Mark in Michigan. Trying to get hold of North Pole. Santa Claus, I just heard Robert talking to you out of Tennessee. I sure hope you can hear Michigan. CQ North Pole, Santa Claus. Can you hear Mark? Merry Christmas! Oh, Merry Christmas, Mark! We can hear you. I heard you talking to Steve. If you're talking to Steve, you got Macy and Anthony. Ainsley in the shack. Let me look at. 7 and 9 years old. It's getting so big. Hey, Steve, can I talk to Macy?
Yes, sir. I got Macy right here in this shack. 1024WBD, third party. Go ahead, Macy. Tell Santa what you want for Christmas.
I want all the LOLs and the LOL bars.
Okay. We're writing that down. That's a terrific one. Good job. Okay, now don't go anywhere, Macy. Let me talk to Ainsley, too, okay?
Yeah, I do understand. That's 1024WBD, third party. Go ahead, Ainsley.
I want a galaxy phone.
That's popular. Okay, well, we're here to see what we can do with that. That's terrific. Hey, can you guys do me a favor? Can you give some milk and cookies for Santa? I knew you would. Okay, Santa's got to get to work, and he loves you, okay? But before I go, can you get in the microphone, and can you give the loudest and the biggest you've ever done on the count of 3? A really, really big ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was terrific. Merry Christmas. Santa loves you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. 1024WBD, that's an S.
QSL, hey, thanks, Steve. This is Mark in Michigan. I'm assuming there's a Roger copy there for you guys in Georgia. We heard him loud in Michigan, so thank you for doing this. I appreciate it, and please come back next year. If you know any other kids, get on all the way up to Christmas Eve. CQSanta.com. It's www.cqsanta.com, and we can get them connected with the North Pole. So, kids sound terrific, and again, thank you so much. This is Mark in Michigan, W8MGM, back to Net Control, Pete, KE5,
All right, thank you very much. Great job, Mark. And Steve, thanks for bringing the kids in. What a blessing it is to hear children connect with Santa via ham radio. And again, if you're just joining us tonight, we're here every night through Christmas Eve, and the website to go to if you have children for Santa, Want to talk to Santa? CQSanta.com. CQSanta.com is the website. We are down at the bottom of the list. We've had some good quality check-ins tonight, and quite a few join us during the net, so that's been kind of fun. Good job to the relays. Want to keep announcing, though, the website to go to. How about Iowa, W0ZPY? Give that website address out if you would, Mike, and good evening from KE5GGY.
All right, W0ZPY. If you have children in the shack, want to talk to Santa Claus, go to CQSanta.com and fill out the form there. You'll be put on the list. Again, CQSanta.com, and fill out the form and put the kids' names on there and the ages and maybe what they might want, what have you. And makes it a lot easier on the relay station to talk to Santa Claus. So, back to you, Pete. W0ZPY.
Yeah, very good. W0ZPY, KE5GGY. Hey, Robert, Tennessee, do the same announcement if you would. You got a big signal tonight. Get some of that RF out there, okay?
Okay, we'll get some of that radio frequency going. All right, hey, if you got children in your life that would like to talk to Santa Claus, please go to CQSanta.com. We are here every night, 7:30 until whenever the check-ins end, usually about 8:30, and we'll try to get Santa in touch with your children. All you need to do is go to CQSanta.com and fill out the information and hit send. If you happen to be a shortwave listener, or if you don't have a general license, we can do it one way. We did one earlier today. Santa came in and spoke with the children. All you got to do is put the children's information in there and let us know in the comments that it's a one-way, and we'll get you. We're still taking check-ins tonight, so it's not too late to go to CQSanta.com. This is N1LPE. Back over to Net Control.
All right, thank you very much, Robert. And again, CQSanta.com is the website to go to if you have children to check into the SantaNet tonight. New York, make the announcement. We're just looking for some last-minute check-ins, and you've got a great signal tonight, Michael. Go right ahead.
Only in the moment, Pete. That's how radio plays. KE5GGY, Santa Central, PTB in Denton, Texas. Michael, November 2 Hotel Foxtrot Oscar, New York Relay. I was just thinking, even if you don't and can't get kids into your shack, if you happen to be on some other bands and you're trying to think of something to say when you're talking to somebody new, let them know that the SantaNet takes place each and every night right up to Christmas Eve on 3916 with a team, 7:30 Central Time, with a team assembled in different parts of the country making their best happen to bring the voice of Santa to your kiddies, to the kiddies. Anyhow, you can get onto the worldwide, what do they call that? I can't think of that. It's CQSanta.com. Yes, www.CQSanta.com. Where you can make all the entry of the information or your call and such. The kiddies, their names and ages, and anything in particular that, they would wish for if they might possibly be a little bit mic shy. Anyhow, do appreciate each and every one out here tonight and every night. CQSanta.com. Thanks, Pete, and the rest of you guys. It's a pleasure, an honor to be part of the frequency and all the stations that do stand side. KE5GGY. Yeah, you're doing good too, Pete. N2HFO New York.
All right, thank you, Michael. Good job. And CQSanta.com is the website if you have children in the shack tonight. A couple other things about SantaNet this year. We have an extra almost 4 days in the Christmas season this year because of where Thanksgiving fell. So we'll have extra nights of SantaNet. One thing we observe every year, and that is that after about the 18th, it gets pretty busy. So let me encourage you, if you're out there thinking about a night to get children in the shack, pick a night next week or even this weekend, certainly before the week of the 17th, because that's when it gets pretty busy, and you're just going to have a longer wait. Now, it's fun any night you check in and talk to Santa, but the next week and a half, 2 weeks are really good in terms of not having a long wait. As you can see from tonight, several of our check-ins that came in during the net had a wait of maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes. So think of children in your life. You might have some friends at work, maybe somebody at church, possibly somebody that is a neighbor, has a child, a grandchild, somebody that could really be enjoy the experience of talking to Santa and also get introduced to ham radio. It's a great way to grow our numbers, as we've seen probably over the last 13 years. I can think of at least, I could name about 7 or 8 hams, young hams that came in as a result of SantaNet. There's probably more. So think about a night and join us. One more time, if you have a child that talked to Santa Claus tonight, just come on in right now. Go to cqsanta.com and we will get you on the air. One more time to Arizona, N3FSA, to make the announcement, especially for those West Coast guys that might still have children that aren't in bed tonight. Take it away, Bob.
All right, this is N3FSA, Bob, in Gold Canyon, Arizona, and we'd like to mention once again the SantaNet here on 3916 each evening at 7:30 Central Time, and you can go on your computer and punch in cqsanta.com, cqsanta.com, and if you have any children in the shack, if you have children down the street, relatives, friends, young children that would like to talk to Santa Claus, those arrangements can be made by punching in cqsanta.com, filling out the information, and we'd have a nice link up. I'd like to see you talk to Santa Claus this Christmas season. Don't forget, it's cqsanta.com. This is N3FSA. Back to you, Pete.
All right, thank you, Bob. Thanks to all the relays tonight. You guys are great. In fact, I want to give just a quick rundown of the relays that make the net possible every night. These are folks that sacrifice their time every night. Most of these guys, some of these guys have jobs and they're very busy. Some of these guys are retired and they're really busy. Most of these guys that are retired are busier than us, those of us that work. But regardless of their work status, we want to thank N3FSA, who you just heard, Bob in Arizona, Kilo Charlie 4 Mike, Garth in North Carolina, KF5BSP Mike in Weatherford, N5VLF Dan, Cedar Park, Texas, KG5WTQ Charlie, El Paso, and 1LPE Roberts in Nashville, Tennessee. We've got W8MGM Mark in Michigan, N2HFO Michael, New York, W5JMW John, Sulphur Springs, Texas, AE0ET Phil, Tonganoxie, Kansas, and W0ZPY Mike, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Also, big thanks to the technical man, the technical czar of SantaNet, W5MIX Matt Malika in Dripping Springs, Texas. And remember, again, we're here every night through Christmas Eve, so pick a night and meet us, and we'll have a good time. CQ Santa, cqsanta.com is the website. This concludes this edition of the 3916 SantaNet. Our thanks to everybody listening tonight, including our good friends that are the members of the 3916 Nets. They yield the frequency to make room for the kids and Santa. I want to thank the children and your families. You guys bless us in a big way. And also, we want to thank Santa. Without Santa, there would be no SantaNet. So with that note and with that thank you, Merry Christmas, everybody. And we return this frequency to the Rag Chew crew here at 8:03 p.m. Central Time, KE5 GGY, Denton, Texas. Merry Christmas.